Hello. I'm Stephanie Bamber and I am a Younique presenter. I am on Facebook and I am also on Instagram as well. Just come on today just to basically wanted to show you two different things here, and I don't know how many of you men or ladies know the difference, but basically we have got is these. Now this is not all of mascaras, this basically is made into one. This is basically the old version that we actually have. So as you can see the actual difference, okay, this one is your normal Mood Struck 3D fibre lashes, okay. Whatever you do, do not do that inside of it, I mean as in like that, because it will make it really dry. You twizzle it while you're bringing it out. Then the end of it, basically, you take off the end of it by the end there, so when you put the stick back in, it will be onto here. So, can you see this? This is your mascara here. What you do is when you put it on, you put it on all the way around so that it goes from edge to edge and all the way around. But what you do is you do it as you would normally do it, and you put it on right the way through until where it actually attaches at the top, okay? So you put this one on first, then this one goes on second. This one, by the way, is exactly the same except for slightly different than that. Mood Struck 3D fibre lashes. This one is your fibre. So after you have basically gone and put on your mascara first, all the way to the edge to where it attaches, you put this one on halfway. Gives you that fullness, gives you that more thickness, gives basically so that you don't have to go out there and buy any false eyelashes, or apparently there's some new ones now out there called the magnetic false eyelashes and that. So you don't have to do all that faffing about and wondering whether or not it's going to come off in the, in the rain, or whether it's going to come off, whether it's blustery or anything like that, or snowy, and you don't know whether or not your lashes are still on, or if they're still attached, or if they're just literally just half hanging off or anything like that. With these, you don't have that problem. This one you put on basically is halfway. You put it on halfway to where you've already basically gone and put on. Basically where you're going to put on this. This is your mascara, which basically this goes on halfway, okay? This one goes on halfway, so you do halfway on your lashes, okay? And then what you do then is again, after that, you put on the mascara again over the top of it, which will basically stick it. Yes, it might look like it is going to come off with this, obviously it's going to come off a little bit with it and that, but what you do is when you put it on, okay, it will stick them together, because obviously you've got the fibre inside, so you've got your eyelashes, you've got your mascara there, you've got your fibres in the middle, and then you put your mascara on top, so it basically sticks. So can you see where they got the thickness? Okay, that's where then all your thickness comes in, so it goes thicker, it goes longer and more fuller, and then you get that look of basically having false eyelashes, okay? It's really up to you how big and how long and how thick you want to go, okay? But wouldn't you not rather take away all that time that you mess and faff with these two, okay, towards this? This is it. Basically, they have taken these two and taken your time and put it into here. This one is your 4D mascara. Same company, same place, same people that make it, but they've decided, instead of you doing all that faffing, basically, twizzle it. And then can you see how thick and how much that looks now? So there you go, I've just turned it around. You've got one side, basically, you've got, can you see how you're doing it? So basically, can you see, I don't know if you can see the difference, it might look the same to you, but from where I am, basically on here, is you've got one side where it's on a level, and then you've got all the way around it with the hairs are more sticking out, You probably can't see it on here the way I can, but basically this one here is your less than 5 minutes mascara on. So your first time when you put this on, the first one, this is what we call the number one. So when you put this one on, you can either put it on like normal, or you can put it on side to side and that, and it's really seriously up to yourselves how you do it. But basically for me, number one is absolutely fine if you just want a normal look, okay? But you got 2 and 3. Basically 2 and 3 of these ones will then make it obviously look like you've got the biggest eyelashes going. Okay, so were you thinking yourself, well, they can't look that big? Well, think about little tiny minute. I mean, I've got the smallest of eyelashes in the corners, yeah, and I mean really seriously tiny minute eyelashes, and you can probably barely see that. But can you see where I'm doing my things like that, and you can just about see it? Well, basically that's how small my eyelashes are at the sides, and as soon as I put on this, they just go woof. You won't think it, you won't believe it, but it actually does. Okay, so this one here, okay, this one basically here is £25, VAT and obviously postage, and that. Now I do have two spare, and that, but I've had to do I am doing my lives on Facebook, but I'm doing them on my private one because everybody unfortunately is judging me, so I have to keep everything sort of private, except for obviously this bit here, because this is not on live. You don't know when I've done this video, and you don't know how long this video is being for, or anything like that. This video could have been for you, could have been done days ago or weeks ago, so luckily I'm not being judged that way or anything like that. So that is just, I mean, maybe you'll be able to find out when and where and blah blah blah, but anyway, the point is do you men or you ladies want to have that type of one, or do you only want to have 5 minutes or less? If you haven't got 5 minutes, do this one, put it on. Basically, do not even bother with your brushes. You know when you're brushing your hair, you know, you're trying to get all the knots out, you're trying to make it look better. Well, you know when you do that exactly the same thing with your eyelashes and that, and you put your mascara on. With this, you don't have to do that. You can actually, because of the hairs on this mascara are already that big anyway, they're already that long anyway, it does it for you. So it's like a brush and a mascara, and it makes it look like you've got false eyelashes on already, okay? So come along, subscribe, thumbs up, and that, and like I said, I'm on Instagram and I'm also on Facebook, and that, and yes, come along and obviously give a massive big thumbs up, come and subscribe to us, and that, and I will see you later. Okay then.